GG.
That's my friend! And you're found you!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything is fun until you have a negative win rate. How do I butcher the intro if there's like 5 words? Anyways. Let's talk about negative win rate. Understanding what does a negative win rate even mean? You know? Let's actually look at it. It's like, I feel like people don't even really talk about it or think about it. Let me just take a sip of my coffee, of course. Ah, beautiful. First of all, win rate in general means nothing until you played like 200 to 300 games. So it's about how long it takes for the system to properly rank you, you know? That immediately also shows that how long it takes to actually improve at League, you know? You're not supposed to massively increase your rank after only 200 games. That's only to make you play against the people that are at your own skill level, right? That means improvement takes many, many, many repetitions with intent and intensity for pattern recognition to actually improve. And you need pattern recognition to perform consistently, pretty much. You can also, if you mess up in the process, you can put some rocks in your own way, but that's a different topic, right? We're talking about win rates, and especially negative win rates. Any bad mental state, which also reflects, how healthy is your body. Is there any thought processes that are disrupting your learning? All of these variables have an impact on your ranking, of course, but negative win rates specifically. Let's think about it this way. If you have a negative win rate at 200 games, the system misplaced you positively at the start, right? And if you have a positive win rate at 200 games, the system misplaced you negatively at the start. That's basically how it works, right? If whatever side you're on, the system just says, okay, you're not at 50% win rate, we gotta get you either higher or lower depending on your win rate, kinda, in that sense, Because they're trying to match you against people where you win 50-50. And then you have to improve, so it's not about having 50% win rate, but that's the goal of the system pretty much. It's more nuanced than that, but that's the gist of it. Having a negative win rate can be pretty tough. It can be pretty tough. Because usually what it means, unless it's your first season, usually what it means is that you started off strong and then you get a negative win rate. Like you started off strong last season, maybe, you got to a higher elo. Now you're sitting at a negative win rate and a lower elo, and it can be pretty tough on your ego, I guess, if you're a person that gets his confidence from ego instead of self-confidence. And the difference is that ego confidence is external and self-confidence is internal. It can't, internal confidence cannot be wavered by external things. And external confidence, ego, is very fragile, right? Because the outside will change. A lot of things will change, and it's gonna be pretty tough to keep yourself together if you rely on ego and external factors for your confidence in life. I think that's one of the things that League also shows pretty well. It depends, I think League is at its best when you struggle, basically when you overcome the struggle, let's put it like that, because if you know a lot about games and you just get into League, and it's not even your first MOBA, and you just breeze through to Diamond or High Diamond, I don't think League, like, I don't think League was very, like, a very good teacher for you, pretty much. In contrast to someone who never played a MOBA, doesn't have any gaming experience, and starts off in Silver 4, right? And they're in Silver. Next season, they maybe improve and get to Gold. Next season, they may improve and get to Gold 2. It's very slow, right? There is a lot of people like that, and that's completely fine. But I think these people actually have an advantage mentally. Because League of Legends, from what I've heard from all of the reports, is the most brutally competitive game out there. And, you know, if that hurts anyone's ego, funnily enough, if you think your game is more competitive or more difficult, I mean, I do not give a rat's ass. Let's put it bluntly. I don't care. You know, I don't care. There's enough reports from people who played a lot of different games and compared to League, and League is just more competitive, more difficult in a good way, in a balanced way, even. Other games don't get the competitive system as balanced as League does. That's why people also come in with wrong expectations sometimes, you know, they're like, oh my god, I got Diamond in Overwatch. Bro, Diamond in Overwatch is like Silver in League of Legends. Unironically. If you look at the rank distribution, I think Diamond in Overwatch is top 20%. Actually, Gold in League of Legends is top 18%. So if you're Gold in League of Legends, you're already like more competitive than a Diamond player in Overwatch. How insane is that? But anyways, you know, I think it's slowly catching up with people how like competitive the ladder is. In a sense, they will understand and respect the lower ranks a little bit more, because even Gold, you know, even Gold, it sounds, I don't know if it sounds even cringe anymore. I think Gold is pretty alright, you know. It's an alright elo already. You're top 20%. If you think about it, there's like 150 million people playing. That already makes you better than what? Like 110 million, 120 million people at something? If you think about it that way, I think it's crazy, you know? Like, I think it's crazy. And if you have a negative win rate, it is what it is. You're not at your rank that you're supposed to be. Of course, that's easier said than done, because it's kind of, it is heavy on your mental. That's for sure. So, caring about win rate is a problem that you have to work on as well. That's basically the gist of it. Win rate itself doesn't really mean anything negative or positive for yourself. It just means other things, right? It means you didn't play enough games. That's all it means. Positive win rate, the same thing. Almost, right? Unless you're the absolute best solo queue player in the server, over time, you will get close to 50%. Yeah? 50% win rate. That's just what it is. Anything better than 50% win rate, you will be a rank 1 player with enough, you know, pretty much with enough games. That's kind of how it is. And yeah, people don't really understand that, I think. People think, oh my god, I need a 80% win rate. I mean, if you care about any win rate kind of thing, you know, you're taking screenshots of your win rates, it's cute, but it's stupid in a way. Like, it kind of suggests to me that you're having an ego attachment to them. You know, you're an insecure little bit, and you need this win rate validation when you're stomping iron players to feel better about your pathetic life. I would say just stop it, okay? Either get some help or actually take the game seriously, put in the hour, put in the time to get your win rate to 50%. Alright? That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the thing about win rate, in my opinion. Enjoy. Salute.